Hey, it's Rocky here again, and it's been a while since I updated you on our CBA trade, our Commonwealth Bank trade, and I thought I'd show you this trade that I took recently and show you the analysis I did and then what ultimately happened. So this is an email I sent to my friend Armand, and I just said, hey mate, just grab 200 CBA, it's 200 Commonwealth Bank shares. The reason I bought them was my analysis said that we'd had a big potential double bottom at 0.618 in time, and I'll show you the chart and I'll explain all of this. 0.618 retracement in time, a small double bottom on the daily chart, and it did a bullish outside reversal up. So it's a classic example of at least a short-term change in trend, and quite often a long-term change in trend. So I wanted to be buying it down there. Even though the daily trend was down and the weekly trend was down, Commonwealth Bank, along with the other Australian banks, has been heavily shorted, and all of these time and price factors came into play here. And I thought this is worth buying 200 shares because all of my analysis suggested that we were ready for a change in trend. The other thing was, as I say here, it's also 60 days from the high, which is 90 days from a major cycle low, and this is the rhythm that CBA has been in over the last few months. And I bought the stock as it took out the candle body from yesterday, and then I said, let's see how we go. So here's the chart that I sent him, and you'll see from this low here to this high in time, I've projected out the time retracements, and we had 382, 50%, and 618 came to right on this day here, which was the day of the low. And it also came down to this old low here, which gave us a potential double bottom. On a shorter time frame, we had a low here, a slight rally, came back down, and then we had a double bottom over 2 days just here, and then we had a bullish engulfing candle. And this was intraday, so the market hadn't closed there yet. I'll show you what has happened since then on a live chart. But this is where I bought it, where that little triangle is, and I just bought 200 shares, which is about $14,500 odd dollars, so $71 a share, so $14,200. And I was quite happy to put my stop loss order down below here. So that's the email I sent him, and then I'll show you a video now that I recorded that afternoon. It's just a video between myself and a friend, so it's a bit laid back and everything. You'll get the idea. I'll show you the video that I sent him after this trade, and you'll see what happened intraday. And this is why the market tries to kick you out. It tries to push you out. It'll do everything it can to try and force you to lose money by frightening you out of a trade. And that's why sometimes you just have to hold your nerve and let the market do what it's going to do. So I'll play this video for you now, then I'll come back and update you on where the stock's gone since then. Hey mate, Rock, I just wanted to give you a quick update on this trade I took today. If you look at this is the chart I sent you before. It's come right down here, and yesterday, get rid of that, yesterday was this 618 retracement, okay? And so I bought it here when it took out this candle body. I bought it just here. Just bought 200 shares there. And on this chart it looks pretty good, like it just seems to have gone all the way up like this and closed up here, which is nice. But if you look at this chart, this is a 2-minute chart, and that's where I bought it there. It opened and went up here, and I bought it in there when it took out this old high over here, and then it rallied a bit and it's come all the way back down here, lower high, all the way back down, right down here to this double bottom. And when it was down here, I was down about $200 odd, a bit over $200, and I'm thinking, maybe I'm wrong. But as soon as I thought I'm wrong, it started to do this, and then up she went, and here we go. We've closed up nicely up here. So when this time thing works, we'll have to see, of course, but this is a bullish engulfing pattern here at a double bottom on a beautiful time day. Like the end of the month is here, and then we've got the first here, right? So but judging by all of the Gann stuff and everything I know, this here should be the low. We've got a little double bottom there, got a big double bottom on the major time frame. Going back over here, see like this here, we've got, you look at the dates, we've got that low there is the 29th of September, October, November, December, 31st of December, that's like 90 degrees, and then we come down here to the 29th of February, right? That's 60 degrees. That's 2 months. This is a perfect setup. We've got a 618 retracement here. Like, there are so many things. Double bottom, you know, all this stuff. So there are so many reasons that this should be a low down here. So we'll see. Got a nice bullish engulfing pattern there. Even if this comes up to 50% retracement, $79, that'll be nice. So that's a $9 nearly $9 a share. I've got 200 shares, that's $1,800. I can live with that. So we'll see what happens, and I'll talk with you on the phone. See you, mate. So here we are back live again, and this is today's chart. The market's just closed here through day trading at 76.94. So as you'll recall, we bought it down here just as it took out the body of this candle. So we've got long there, market gapped up, it gapped up here, and then it's opened up here and it's closed there today. Now I've taken a profit on this trade, so I'm no longer in it, and I'm just going to sit now and wait for a pullback because this has gone so far so fast. It's been a big short covering rally. As I said, the Australian banks have been heavily shorted because of this beautiful rundown we've had, and now the shorts are buying to get back out. Plus there's no doubt some buying interest because we've got dividends and things like that. But I decided to take my profits on this trade. Now I'm waiting for a pullback. If it came back down here to around 50% to 618 retracement, that would be an ideal place to get long again for the next rally. But looking back over this whole series of trades, you'll recall that when it started gapping down here, we discussed the fact that the market had seemed to have changed. The previous pullbacks were all nice, measured. This one was gapping and it just looked like it was a lot weak, and then we had these bearish engulfing days here, another one here, and it came down here, it tried to rally and then it couldn't, and then it's just fallen all the way down here, right back down to what's turned out to be, by the look of it, a good solid double bottom. And then we've had highs on these days. We've had the 31st, the 1st, the low was on the 29th. So we've got these beautiful turn dates at the beginning or the end of the month. And then we've come here, we've made this beautiful low here, double bottom, for all of the reasons I just explained in that previous video. The market's taken off here and it's got this beautiful bullish engulfing pattern, and then we've gapped out of there like it stole something. So I really hope this helps you again to understand how time works in the market. You look at the beginning or the end of the month, sometimes it'll be the middle of the month. Look at how the markets you trade change trend on certain dates, and you can expect them to continue to do that until something major changes. So I'll leave it there for now, and I'll talk with you again in the next video.